Hello everybody, this is Brian and Joy McWilliams with your September 2025 Parker, Colorado real estate update, as evidenced by our colorful fall trees behind us.
It's beautiful right now. If you haven't gone leaf peeping yet, go. They're still gorgeous.
Get your peep on.
Get your peep on. All right, so in September in Parker, we saw 585 active listings. So there is a lot to choose from out there. 179 homes sold. Average list to sale price ratio is holding strong at 99%. The average price per square foot is sitting at $270. Average days on market continues to creep up at 53 days. And the average sale price for the town of Parker in September was $775,375. So numbers in Parker are looking strong, but stay tuned to hear the Parker deal of the week.
Can't wait. All right, how are you guys feeling about the real estate market right now? I would love to hear it. Drop it in the comments below. But I'd like to take a deeper dive into some of the trends going on both nationally and here in Colorado. First of all, a smart pricing strategy for those new sellers coming on the market right now is to compare your homes versus active and pending listings versus what's sold in the past 6 months. We typically do comparative market analysis that look back around 6 months to compare the houses that have sold in your neighborhood. But with this volatile market right now, it truly matters just to compare what's on the market today to get the most accurate pricing to sell quickly.
Absolutely. Homes that have sold, we used to go back even up to a year. This is a very volatile, dynamic market, and we need that really current data to get a true, accurate value for your home. So definitely consider, especially those pending properties, but even the active ones. The competition is a huge resource to what your value is currently.
Absolutely. Another thing, a second trend I'm seeing is inspection waivers are a thing of the past, and some of the savvy sellers are now conducting pre-inspection before they even go to market. And they're also really making sure that they are addressing any issues that are going on in their house. Now, this is kind of up for debate.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the opposite stance on this. While I do agree that a seller needs to have their home market ready, and if they know of issues up front, they should probably address those before going to market. However, I'm not a fan of going to look for things that you don't know about. A buyer's gonna do their own inspection anyways, and they're going to ask you to complete certain things. So I don't think we should necessarily take that off their plate because they'll find new things to ask for. So I'm a fan of getting it market ready, but not necessarily conducting that pre-market inspection.
Absolutely. Clean up any issues you see before going on market, but not necessary for an inspection. Okay, something else that's interesting. Nationwide, 40.3% of homes are owned outright, meaning paid for by cash, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
That was a lot higher than I thought. But here in Colorado, that number is just 27.1%. So we are well below the national average.
Why do you think that is?
Well, I think in Colorado, number one, the cost of living is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
The cost for housing is pricey. And we do tend to have a lot of people moving here that are a little bit younger,
Yeah.
that don't have a ton of equity in previous homes, that they can go out and pay cash outright. So those are a couple of my theories.
Yeah, huge millennial population here. I mean, we have, a good chunk of everybody, but compared to a lot of other states, we do have a lot of young people moving into the area to enjoy the outdoors. The economy's great, so that could be a huge piece.
The first time home buyer component is massive.
Yeah.
All right, and then fourth, Denver ranks as a very, very strong buyer's market with their 57% more buyers than sellers right now.
Yeah, we're seeing that. We're feeling that.
Absolutely. So no doubt sellers, you've got a little bit of your work cut out for you. Buyers are in a prime spot right now, which we've mentioned in previous months. And quite honestly, it's their time. They got beat up for the last several years, and now it's time for the buyers to take their sweet old time, compare different homes, and they're really starting to ask for things that they were never able to ask for in the past.
Absolutely. We're able to see those inspection objections being addressed. We're seeing those credits for buying down the rate. Sellers, be open-minded, price your house fairly from the get-go. This is not the time to go for that pie-in-the-sky price. Buyers are definitely discerning out there. If you want to sell your house, price it well.
And buyers, with potential rate cuts coming and the spring market coming up here at the end of the year, this is your time.
Yeah, you have a great opportunity.
This is your time the next several months. Once we get into spring, watch that shift back to a little bit more of a seller's market. So call us if you want to buy a home. We're happy to.
We'd love to strategize with you.
Absolutely. Okay, and now what you've all been waiting for is the Parker Deal of the Week.
That's right. The deal of the week for Parker is a single family home located in the Pineeria neighborhood at 6227 North Woods Drive. This house is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage located on 3.2 acres with mature, beautiful trees. The home is updated and it's listed for $700,000. This is a complete steal.
I think it says 0.32 acres.
I'm sorry, soldier.
But 3.2 would be a steal for
I started
$700,000.
again. So as you can see, there's a lot of great deals out there. If you've been sitting on the fence, we would love to hear what's holding you back from jumping into the market. Do you feel like Q4 is a good time to buy, or do you feel like spring is going to be a better opportunity for you? Drop your comments below. We'd love to hear.
Give us a buzz. We are happy to help both buyers and sellers. Right now is the time to start strategizing. If you're planning on listing your house in 2026, give us a call.
We'll create a plan.